The dry van market has absolutely been on fire this week, but are you taking advantages and sending your trucks to the right areas to make sure you get the most money? Well, to make sure you are, today we're going to go over the hottest dry van markets out there this week, and we're going to search some loads on the DAT load board to see what kind of rates are out there. Make sure to stay tuned, watch until the end to make sure you are taking advantage and getting every single cent possible you can while this market is still hot. So a lot of people were saying there was a fourth quarter, a holiday rush, whatever freight didn't move to this month, and this is why we still have a rush in a hot market. But what they don't understand are statistics. And we're going to take a look at a couple of statistics here. They're going to prove that this was not just some fluke, that this holiday season was a lot different than the year before. If you take a look over here, December 2024 versus December 2025, there was a spot load post difference of plus 54.6%. That means plus 54% higher load postings this December than last December. Now let's take a look at the truck post. So from December 2024 to December 2025, there was a minus 3.1% truck postings. That means we had over 50% more loads and minus 3.1% truck postings. That is a huge difference and a big number you have to look at. Now take a look at the dry van national average rate per mile. This is absolutely crazy. October, we're at $2.07, and right now in January, as we stand, we jumped up to $2.39 national average per mile. The flatbeds are at $2.60 national average rate per mile. We're only 21 cents away from catching up with the flatbeds. That is absolutely crazy, and the dry vans are on a rampage right now. Here's a look at the dry van hot market map as a whole. Yes, usually red means hot, dark blue means not as hot, but you can't look at the colors just. You have to look at the statistics and really look at the numbers to make sure you're going into a good market. Let's take a look at the Midwest first. We're going to start off with Cleveland. Right now, it's showing 5,200 loads posted and 613 trucks. What I like to do is cut the 5,200 in half and double the truck count for the margin of error, double postings, and so on, and then do my numbers by that. So let's do a quick load search in Cleveland and see what's going on. You can see a bunch of loads in the high twos, to the low, even high threes, man, even short runs. And this is what you should do. You should search the market and the loads before going into it to make sure there's loads that you want to take. And Cleveland's showing pretty good paying loads, even if they are shorter runs. But even if you got a longer run here, Cleveland to Gainesville, Florida, they're offering $2,700, 964 miles, 280 a mile, and that's negotiable. That's only what's posted. So always take a look at the market, see what kind of loads are being posted there, see if it's worth you going into that market. Really quick, if you enjoy my content, you find it informational and it's helping you get better loads and go to better markets, please make sure you go to bobbyloads.com, sign up for my weekly newsletter where I give updates on markets, trucking news, everything trucking, and I'll let you know when my YouTube videos come out so you don't miss them. Next hot market in the Midwest is the Columbus, Ohio dry van market. Take a look at here. Over 4,800 loads posted, 628 trucks. Now let's go into DAT, search some loads, see if it's worth going to Columbus or not. So for example, if I was dispatching your truck and I wanted to send you to Columbus, Ohio, and I search these loads, see what's going on. Springfield to New York, $5.53 a mile. Wouldn't go there anyways, but that is a good rate. Look at that short run, 366 miles, $4.37 a mile. Another short run. Dude, yeah, I would definitely send you to Columbus, Ohio. Just take a look at these rates for the short miles. I mean, these are really good rates. I mean, everything right now is above $3 per mile out of there. So I definitely feel good about sending a truck there and knowing I'm going to get a good rate once I get there and get empty. Let's hit one more hot market in the Midwest for the dry vans, and that's Indianapolis, Indiana market. Check it out. Over 4,400 loads posted, 1,277 trucks. A little bit too many trucks for my liking, because if you double them, it's going to bring it up to like 2,500. And if you cut the loads in half, it's going to bring it about 2,200. But again, I kind of overkill it by, cutting in half and doubling. So let's check out the market, see if it's worth sending you there or not. All right, let's do some research on Indianapolis and make sure it's a good market to send you to or not. So at the top, all the loads I see are $2.67 per mile plus that are available right now. So just Indianapolis to Lebanon, Tennessee, $4.51 a mile. It's a short run, $2.73 on the miles, but you're going from one good market to another. So I wouldn't mind that. Then you got Indiana to Hazel Green, Alabama, $3.38 on the miles, $1,400. That's not bad. That's a good area to send you to. Richmond, Indiana to 84 PA, very short run, but $1,100. I probably wouldn't do that. Eaton, Indiana to Milan, Tennessee. You have $3.48 a mile, $4.46 on a mile, $15.50. There's a lot of rates. Look at that. It's another PA run, $5.98. PA is not bad. $3.18 a mile. I'd probably request a lot more. So I would not feel bad about sending you to Indianapolis. I'd feel super comfortable. I would get a good load there as well. This is why it's important. Please make sure You look at the markets, check what kind of freight's out there before you go out there and dedicate yourself to booking a load to a certain market. Then we got the Memphis, Tennessee market, man. Memphis gets hot a lot, dude. It's a good city. Most of the time they got good freight out of there. Let's check it out, see what's going on. Over 5,000 loads posted, 378 trucks. I don't know, looking at the numbers, statistics, I'd feel comfortable, but now let's go research it, see what kind of freight's out there in Memphis. Here's a quick look at DAT load searches for Memphis, Tennessee. Just looking at it shortly, I mean, bunch of loads over, shoot, yeah, I mean, it looks good. I mean, honestly, I know a lot of the stuff to Florida. I would not even look at the Florida stuff. I mean, still a lot of good areas you can send your truck to with really good money, and this is after hours, dude. Like, if this is during business hours, brokers are gonna be calling you, post your truck, you're gonna get a lot better rates, and these rates look super good. So I would definitely feel comfortable sending a dry van to Memphis, Tennessee, and knowing I'm gonna get a good load out of there as well. Sorry, quick break really quick again. Hey, if you want to support the channel, go to loadhunter.io for the Google Chrome extension. It's going to help you book loads faster and easier. They got click to email, click to call, link your factoring company. It's going to show the broker's credit score right there, profit calculator, so much more. Promo code BobbyLoads to save 30% off your first 3 months, and also to give you a 14-day free trial with no credit card needed, just to show you that they stand behind their product, and it really does help you book freight a lot better. Then let's go to East Coast, Northern New Jersey, man. This area's been hot for the longest time now. Taking a look at it, over 10,300 loads posted, 565 trucks. Statistically, this looks amazing. Let's do a load search and see what it's paying. All right, here's Northern New Jersey, load search. Let's check it out. I mean, just looking at it right off the bat, look at this, dude. $3 per mile plus a bunch of freight. If this was business hours, I would definitely, already take a broker for a ride and get a bunch of money from them. Absolutely crazy. Even if you go to Brooklyn to pick up a load, I know a lot of people don't want to, but you're going, say, from Brooklyn to Dillon, South Carolina, 613-mile run. I know you're going to waste a lot of time, but even if you wanted to take that load, $457 per mile, and you're going to another good market again. So you're taking good money to a good market, and you're going to get good money out of that second market, dude. And that's 2 head haul rates in a row. That's what you should be looking for. But besides that, you could do a bunch of other stuff, dude. You go to North Carolina, 452 miles, $1,700, $376 a mile. You don't have to go on an island to pick up a load. You go to PA to pick up loads. I mean, there's so many options, and the rates are great after hours. This is already, brokers already gave up. They went home. Imagine what it was during business hours. So if I had to send a truck, a dry van to Northern New Jersey, I'd feel super confident I'm going to get a good load. Now, next smoking market, we go down south to Texas. Houston, Texas dry van market. Let's check this out. Over 10,100 loads posted, 567 trucks. These statistics are just crazy. Now, again, let's just search the loads to make sure so we don't get screwed if we go to market. Let's see what's going on with the load searches. Here's the load searches right now, after hours for Houston. Just glancing over it, I would definitely feel comfortable going there. I know a lot of these say Florida, Texas. You don't want any of those, but I mean, I still see like Little Rock, Arkansas. Denver, I wouldn't go there. But you got Houston and Little Rock. Little Rock's another good market. $1,500, 439 miles, $342 a mile. Definitely go there. Look at Georgia, $321 a mile and 810 miles, $2,600. Definitely would go there. Atlanta, Georgia's smoking hot right now too. I mean, dude, yes, just looking at these rates by researching the market, I would definitely feel comfortable sending in a dry van and knowing I'm going to get a good load out of there as well. This is why it's very important. Do not look at the map just because it's red. Research it. Look at the stats. Search loads. Make sure you're setting yourself up to get good money every single direction. Because if you're bouncing from one good market to another, you're just collecting money. But now if you take a load from a good market to a bad market, yeah, you're going to get good money going one way, but you're not going to get good money coming out of there. So it's very important. Do your research and try to get most money possible for yourself. Now, I'm not going to go over every single market, search every single market and its loads, but really quick, let's just go over this, show you a couple more hotspots that you could research yourself if you want to go to. Atlanta, Georgia, over 6,800 loads posted. Not bad. I mean, they're showing, you see like Denver is showing a lot of loads. I wouldn't trust that area. Los Angeles definitely has a lot of freight, but also has a lot of trucks. Over 7,700 loads posted, but 2,410 trucks. You can still get a good load out of there. Chicago market's always, a lot of trucks, a lot of loads. But look, Northern Chicago, over 6,400 loads, but 3,700 trucks. That's a lot of competition. Southern Chicago, 4,560 loads and 2,158 on the trucks. Still a lot of competition, but still I'm pretty sure you're going to get a good load. Then going Grand Rapids, Michigan area, 3,600 loads, 930 trucks. I mean, like Central PA, I know is going pretty good, over 4,000 loads. Pittsburgh area, over 2,700 loads. I mean, Philadelphia area is over almost 4,000 loads. There's a lot of good markets. Just please make sure to research these markets before going there so you do not get screwed. But you need to be like working smarter, not harder, and keep on getting the money while this market is hot because it's not going to last forever.